Good. Hey, Jackson. Fuck's up with Good morning. It's your boy, Johnny Sunshine. Wearing my boiler technician shirt. Yeah, buddy. Down in the fucking engine room. Got my dog tag on. And my cross, my crucifix. Anyways, guys, good morning. It's Saturday morning. Who cares what the date is? My ear's itchy, man. It's been an interesting couple of days. Hang on. Oh no, that one might get messy. I gotta do a take two. Good morning. It's Johnny Sunshine. Saturday morning, guys. Wow, 9 o'clock on the dot, man. Son of a bitch. Johnny's punctual, man. Yeah. Anyways, just want to talk a little bit this morning. I always like to talk. Lots been going on. I'm going to do some comments. I'm going to talk about some comments. So, Songbird, she's a woman who lived in Georgia, came down here. Now she lives in Punta Gorda, where widely known, the only people who live there are, people in the witness protection program and her, it looks like. But anyways, she texted me 41 minutes ago and said, RFK Jr. Bam! Just like that. So I had to respond. I responded with a, wow. See, now I get hit too, man. You guys are always complaining that I take shit down, comments down. I commented twice on this, and the second comment is gone. So, my rebuttal to her little statement, RFK Jr., bam, just like that. I responded with a short but concise comment. Another freak added to the freak show. And I did make another comment. I said that, his uncles, Teddy and Johnny, and his father, Robert, must be rolling over in their grave to think that this guy would endorse somebody, a convicted felon, for one thing. But somebody like Donald Trump, man. I mean, this guy's messed up, man. I just gotta say, the dude's freaky looking, man. He looks like his head's ready to fucking blow at any point. The dude's gotta be on steroids. He's posting pictures out there with his shirt off. He's got that Putin thing going on. Where he's gotta, show off his whatever. But he's a freak, man. The way he talks, it's very uncomfortable to watch. And he fit, it's a good fit, in the Donald Trump fucking party, the cult. He's an opportunist. He doesn't have a snowball's chance in hell of ever holding office in this country. He's a distraction. And just because he endorsed Trump, that doesn't mean all of the people who were for him are going to jump on the Trump train that's fucking going nowhere. So, Songbird, I know that, I know in your future, in less than 90 days, you're going to be a very angry and distraught person because the American people will speak again. Donald Trump was not popular when he actually won the presidency through our crazy ass electoral college. He lost that election by over 2 million votes, the popular vote. He also lost the second time he ran for president by 8.5 million votes. And I would venture to say my lucky number is 13. And I would venture to say that he's going to lose by at least 13 million votes in this next election. So for you guys, you haters out there, Songbird being one of them, and you're free to say what you want. She keeps it pretty, she doesn't get into personal attacks. But, I see an unhappy, whatever you want to call it. It's not a political party anymore. It really is like a cult. But yeah, you're going to be very disappointed in about 90 days. And Johnny will be very, very happy. So let's go to the next. Got a comment from 38 Mullet. Yeah. Let's see. 38 Mullet. This is, me talking about, or me out here giving food away, making food. He said, hey, I would not eat anything a stranger gave me for free. You never talked about Harris until now. She's going to save us. She's a puppet. Somebody else is pulling the strings. Well, I didn't talk about Harris because she wasn't running for president, man. I mean, that's just the facts, bro. Shit changes. And, Harris is up in the polls. She's going to get a huge bump. A post-DNC bump. The DNC had way more viewership than the RNC. If you do yourself a favor, just pull up. I didn't watch the RNC. I couldn't give a shit about what they're saying. It's all the same old bullshit. So Trump's, anyways, let me gather my thoughts because there's so much to say. It's tough to keep it in line here. I didn't watch Donald Trump's acceptance speech. It was very, very long, typical, from what I gather, typical Donald Trump bitching and moaning about how he's being mistreated and how unfair it is. Yeah. And, his big question is to Kamala Harris now, is you've been there for 3.5 years. Why didn't you do anything? Well, my question is, he was president from 2016 to 2020. Why didn't he fix the border? Why didn't he fix the border? Why didn't he get a comprehensive immigration reform package passed? Because everybody who donates to him, the big money, make money off of these so-called 20 million illegal aliens. Every single house that's built in Florida is built by immigrants, man. And their fucking white slaveholders are, making a ton of money off of these guys. But you gotta fucking These guys work hard. They save their money. And they're the next round of Americans, and they're good people, guys. Anyways, so do yourself a favor. Pull up Donald Trump's speech and watch that. Watch. If I know for some of you it's going to be very, very hard to do that. The Trumpsters and the you know, the fucking people in his cult, they'll be able to get through it and love it. Because, you know, he's a fucking idiot. So watch his whole speech and then pull up Kamala Harris's speech and listen to that. Listen to the difference between a fucking child with a bunch of grievances, a guy who was born with a silver spoon up his fucking ass, and a woman who started from nothing. Her mom, her story is incredible. She's a brilliant woman, and she can speak to issues. And, yeah, just compare the two speeches, guys. This is what the difference is. The difference between a child, a man-child, and a fucking adult. And she's going to be the next president of the United States. There's no doubt, guys. There's no doubt. Forgot you guys and women out there. And I can't even imagine how any woman, Republican or Democrat, could vote for Donald Trump. Good Lordy Jesus. God help me. So old 38 Mullet, he wouldn't fucking eat any of the food that I made for those people. Well, thank God you weren't there, because the people who needed it, they had more to eat, you know, and they appreciated it, brother. They appreciated it. They didn't come up and say, I would never eat that shit. Yeah. Anyways, so let's continue on down. I will tell you that I booted a whole bunch of fucking thorns in my side in the last week or so. I just get tired of hearing this shit. One of them, Juan Peralta, this guy, get the fuck out of here, pal. Get out of here. Stop fucking bothering me. Calling me up, texting me. Get a fucking life, pal. Jesus Christ, man. Are you kidding me? Get a fucking life. This guy sent me $1, a donation, man, for feeding these hungry people. He sent me $1 fucking dollar. That's a fucking, I don't know what the message was in that. But Jesus Christ, man. Come on, dude. The fuck out of here. That's what I say. Let's pull up my fucking YouTube studio and see who's bitching. Let's see. This guy, Ray Bott, he's from Australia. He said, it's amazing how Americans treat political parties like football teams. Here in Australia, we don't really support any political party. We don't trust any of them. Have a nice day, guys. Well, you know, I think our government has taken a turn for the worse when they pass Citizens United, when billionaires can funnel as much money into, you know, political elections and, you know, basically buy our government. And that was all done by the right wing, the Supreme Court, these people who, you know, that they talk out of both sides of their mouth. They're fucking hypocrites to the nth degree. That's what we have here, bud. It's America, but I can tell you, you know, they're probably not breaking the fucking doors down to get to the Outback, is all I'm saying, bro. I mean, I appreciate you. You're a great you're a great subscriber. I don't know if you're subscribed or not, but I see your comments a lot. But you know, America's the place to be, my friend. It's still the greatest country in the world. And I'm happy I'm here. And I've been all over the world in the Navy. Sailed the fucking seven seas. Not really, just the Atlantic, you know. I was in the Sixth Fleet, but I've had a pretty interesting life. I've been to like 25 different countries, and I couldn't wait to get home, man. I couldn't wait to get back to America with all its warts, you know? It's a complicated world, guys. So Porky and his condescending little comment, and I see this guy on other channels, especially Mikey Pipes. He's a big-time Republican. And he says, bless your heart, Johnny. Bless your heart. Yeah, Porky, go fuck yourself. I love the thing in the DNC because obviously Donald Trump struggles with, you know, he uses anything that he can. He's like a child, man. I mean, he calls people names, he mimics them. Unfortunately, I do the same thing. But I ain't fucking running for president. We expect more from, you know, our presidents, but he can't say Kamala. So they had a couple of little kids come out, her nieces, and they cleared up any controversy about how you say her name. It's not Kamala, it's Kamala. Pretty simple, guys. Get it right. A lot of guys on the channel, they know what's up. Kamala, Michael Martin, good morning, Johnny Sunshine. Kamala's speech last night was amazing. She is a breath of fresh air. Look forward to her becoming the next president. I can't wait till we never have to hear Trump's name again or hear him speak. Have a great weekend. Yeah. Yeah, I don't want to hear him speak either, and I sure as fuck don't want to hear fucking RFK Jr. speak. Creepy, man. Just fucking creepy. The dude's head's gonna fucking blow up. And I'm just waiting for one of them fucking brain worms to crawl out of his fucking nose while he's struggling to get the words out. It's just terrible, man. It's a freak show. It really is. It's like a freak show at the fucking carnival. Cole King, my man. The sky is falling. Doom and gloom at every one of his speeches. That's Donnie. That's what he does, man. And now they've got him sealed up in a glass coffin. Guess to keep his adoring fans at bay. You're absolutely right. This guy, you know, he's a pro-gun guy. And one of his own fucking people tried to take his head off with a fucking AR-15. And now he's standing behind bulletproof glass. Because he's a fucking chicken. And he knows guns are dangerous and there's too many of them. He's fucking wanted by the Looney Tunes, Jackson. He knows it. Yeah. David Matke. I love the cooking videos. Yeah. Me too, man. I love to cook. Cooking with Don Johnny Sunshine. It's my numbers on my channel are way down. You know, I got a message from this guy Ken. Ken S. He's you know, he'll post on my every video 5 or 6 fucking comments like this guy has nothing to do. And he just has a lot to say about everything. I see him over on Mikey Pipes. He's a shit stirrer. He's on Mikey Pipes, always dropping my name, saying, John Phillips said something, or Johnny Sunshine said this or that. Ken S., he sent me a fucking message saying, I'm out. I've been supporting you, watching your videos. Ken, have a great life, my friend. I fucking blocked him. I'm just over this shit with him, you know? And I got a comment from Mikey Pipes, man. Let's see if we can pull it up. I commented on Mikey Pipes put a video up yesterday, and he got into politics, which he does, which is great. Not a lot of guys want to get into that, but he's like me. He has his views, and he's not afraid to put it out there. And I like that. You know, I don't agree with him. So I typed him. He was talking about this guy. I gotta turn the volume down on this shit. But he did have he's got a granddaughter now, which is great. I think it's when I had my first grandson, I think I was 40. Man, it was fucking incredible, man. I just loved that kid. I still do. I took him everywhere, man. He was my buddy. He'd come over my house, knock on the door. He's like, Grandpa, can you take me to McDonald's? And we'd go there, and I'd buy him a Happy Meal or a breakfast for kids, you know. And as time went on and he got bigger and bigger, and the fucking orders got bigger, and we went from 5 chicken McNuggets to fucking a bag full, and cheeseburgers and french fries and shakes, and yeah, man. Anyways, congratulations, Mikey, on your granddaughter. It's a beautiful thing, man. He put a picture up in there, I think, of him holding his granddaughter, and you feel, it's a feeling like nothing else. That's all I can say. I have a picture of me holding my grandson, and it's just, I have 2 grandsons. They're both wonderful kids. This is one of them right here. This is my man, Jamarcus. The sweetest kid. He's an old soul, man. He is an old soul. And funny as fuck, man. My brother walked in. He's got a beautiful, my oldest brother, his wife is gorgeous. And she's Portuguese, you know. She got dark skin and black hair. And she walks into the yard the first time my grandson saw her. He's about 4 years old, man. And she walks in, and he walks up to her. He's looking up to her, and he says, "Hello, gorgeous." Fucking kid's a character, man. So anyways, Mikey Pipes got into talking about fucking Mr. Tom Bowfinger, who fucked him. And, you know, it was a big mistake and all that shit. And I just, you know, I responded to his video. Some of you guys have probably seen it. So, I'm going to read you my response. I said, "Hey, Mike, it's your boy Johnny Sunshine. First thing, congratulations on your new granddaughter. There's nothing like it in the world. Congratulations. Second point I'd like to make is, from my vantage point, it appears that you have a problem gauging people, whether it's your intuition, your gut feelings, or whatever. You get it wrong a lot when it comes to judging people." And I think he does, man. I mean, just the amount of guys he's hired that have lasted a week or 2 days or 1 day. I don't know what it is. I said, from the multitude of one-day employees to Tom Bowfinger and the guy you choose to back for president, it's turning into a pattern, my friend. I'm just saying. I wish you the best. Continue to learn lessons. Stop stepping on landmines, my friend. And Mikey Pipes is, he's striving, he's doing a lot. I mean, it's impressive what he does up there. They make a lot more money in New York City, that fucking hell, that Democratic fucking hellhole. He knows there's more money up there. There ain't shit happening in this fucking godforsaken land of Florida down here. You come to Florida to get rich, you fucked up. You're gonna have to do 10 times the fucking work. So anyways, he came back his rebuttal was, you're 100% correct, until the guy I support as our president of the once great and great again it will be United States of America. Unfortunately, I fear and feel that we are not united. Well, you're right about that, my friend. We are more divided, and Donald Trump isn't doing anything to do away with that problem. He's the wedge, man, that's driving us apart. Maybe the next leader of the states, he meant to put the United States of America, will unite us, and I think that Kamala will do that. God bless you and your family. I'd love to do a collab my next time in the great state of Florida. And I don't know why he always finishes with this love you, no homo. Yeah. Anyways, that's just one of the fucking, the trickle of shit that comes through because of YouTube here. It's pretty funny. Anyways, yeah, Donald Trump is a fucking problem. So for the guys who say, why haven't Joe Biden and Kamala Harris fixed the border? Well, the Senate actually passed a bipartisan bill, a good bill, actually backed by the Border Patrol, endorsed it, and it left, if you know anything about how our government works, which a lot of you people don't, it's got to go to the House of Representatives. And then when it passes the House of Representatives, the president can sign it. Well, it went over to the House of Representatives, and it was a party line vote. Unfortunately, the Republicans are in power. They have the majority in the House of Representatives. Not for long, in my opinion. It's going to be a Democratic majority in the House after this next election. People are tired of these do-nothing political fucking scumbags. We just make noise. That's all they do. They never fix anything. They never do anything. But anyways, so this bill goes over to Congress, and the Republicans killed it. And they killed it for one reason and one reason only. Because Donald Trump called up Jim Jordan, not J-I-M, but G-Y-M. You know what I'm saying. The old gym rat. Yeah. And what have his eyes seen in that gym? Jim Jordan. Yeah, he's got some skeletons in his fucking closet. Fucking creepy son bitch. Anyways, they killed the bill, man. So that's why we don't have immigration reform. That's why we don't have. There's a lot of great things in that bill. This fact that people come in and it takes 5 years for them to end up, stating their case somewhere. It was going to be cut down to 6 months. It was a bipartisan bill. The senators actually came together and came up with a fucking bill, man. But the House of Representatives killed it because Donald Trump said we cannot let Joe Biden get a victory during an election year. And that's the facts, guys. That's the facts, man. And he didn't fix it. What did he do when he got in office? He gave his billionaire fucking punk ass fucking golf buddies a fucking tax break. That's what he did. That was his fucking... And how has it improved our lives? It doesn't. It never fucking does. They're paying less taxes now than ever in our history. And we're struggling more than ever in our history. We don't have the money to fucking pay for infrastructure. We don't have the money to do shit, man. Because these fucking goddamn billionaires who are fucking killing us, they have most of the money in the world, man. They're fucking oligarchs. Wake the fuck up, man. Wake up. If you live in a fucking trailer somewhere, Donald Trump fucking hates you, man. He ain't inviting you to Mar-a-Lago, 38 mullet. You ain't getting invited. Would you eat a plate of food from Donald Trump? I fucking wouldn't. Fuck no. Anyways, we're going to see what kind of a bump Kamala, we're going to see what kind of a bump she gets out of this DNC. I think it's going to be huge. CNN had a panel of, I think, 9 or 10 undecided voters, and it's come to light that one of them actually wasn't undecided. He was a fucking criminal ass, fake Trump supporter. Everybody on the panel besides him gave her high marks, A's, A+, B's, for her speech, and he said he gives her a C- or something. And I think 8 out of the 10 people that were there said that they're going to vote for Kamala Harris. She's, after listening to her speech, they feel like she's going to be good for our country, way better than Donald Trump. He's just going to continue to whine every fucking day. He's a fucking whiner. His party is nothing but a bunch of whiners. The first fucking thing out of their goddamn mouth, every single one of them is, the price of gas, the price of gas. You guys realize that we're producing more fucking oil and gas in this country than we ever have in our history? That's the facts, guys. Wake the fuck up. Stop watching the fucking bullshit news you get, man. You're fucking lost, man. You live in an alternate fucking reality, man. Wake the fuck up. Jesus. Unfucking believable. Anyways, guys, it's Saturday. And Johnny's... Uh-oh. I think we got some fucking incoming hater mail. Yeah, did you see how that worked with that comment I put out there for Songbird? The shit disappeared, man. We're being censored here on YouTube. And I feel like it's, when I talk about corporations and corporate greed, I'm talking to them. And I think that, you know, for me and the media are corporations. And they have shareholders and they have fucking greedy bosses. And they're going to do what's best for their bottom line. And I believe that our news now, on all sides, it's hard to find their shit stirrers. You know what I mean? That's what they do, because it's good for that keeps people coming back. If everything were fine, they'd have nothing to talk about. So, yeah, the media is definitely a problem. They pick and choose what they want to talk about. A lie of omission is just as bad as just flat out lying. You know, by not talking about something, like not calling Donald Trump out on every time he opens his mouth, he's fucking lying. That's a lie of omission. That's not, they just let this guy go and he just fucking rants and rants and rants. Kind of like what I'm doing right now. But I ain't running for president, motherfuckers. I ain't running for president. But I'll be voting for president. That's for goddamn sure. Anyways, Mikey, we're gonna do a collaboration. I would love to work for. I think a lot about the biggest reason why I don't get back into new construction down here is the underground. Doing these rough-ins out in the heat is I just can't deal with it. Dealing with the rain, my experience in new construction in Florida is you're busy as fuck in the summertime when it's the worst time to be doing stuff like that. Undergrounds, the rain comes every fucking day. It's hotter than shit. And I just can't do it anymore. But if I were up north, I look at these guys who are, when they rough a house in, all they're doing is they're down in a nice, cool concrete basement. I know it gets hot up there, but listen, it ain't the same as digging a fucking rough in down in Florida in the middle of summer. That's all I can tell you. And basically, they're, the septic system or the sewer pipe, they're coming in deep in a basement, down below the frost line, and the plumbing is all up in the overhead. It's all exposed, man. It's a different game. And I could plumb houses. I could go up there today and I could plumb a fucking house like that in a heartbeat. I'd love to collaborate with a couple of guys who do new construction up there. This kid, Sick Kids, I subscribe to him. I would love to go up there to New Jersey and collaborate with him on a nice big ass fucking house, hanging pipe, and learning some of the tricks that they do up there, showing them some of the things that I do down here, because I watch a bunch from. There's another guy, John, I think he's out of Massachusetts, or I don't know where the fuck he's from, but he does a lot of new construction, and I've got thousands of houses under my belt. I would love to go up there and collaborate and spend some time with these guys, show them what I know, learn how they do things up there. And the main thing is I don't have to fucking dig, man, out in the sun with no trees covering the sun, no nothing. You're out in the middle of the fucking desert, man. It's hard, I tell you. And I would love to go up there. Maybe Steve Lav, go up there in the summertime. When it's summer down here, I would love to go up north where it's 50, 60 degrees in the fucking morning and not 98. Help Steve Lav throw some fucking air conditioning systems in. Learn how to do that. Mikey Pipes, he's got boilers he's replacing. I would love to learn how to fucking do that and help out. And I think it would be good for ratings, for content. I think it's a great thing, man. And it will show that, we can actually work together. We have way more in common than our fucking political differences. And we're both being bullshitted, both sides. We're both getting fucking lied to and bullshitted. That's the fact. So it comes down to, choosing the lesser of two evils. And all I know is the history of America, most of the good things that have happened, the driving force behind them, like the Clean Water Act, Social Security, I could go on and on and on and on. The impetus and the driving force behind that was the Democratic Party. If it were up to the Republicans, there'd be no regulation. Can you imagine just telling corporations you could do whatever the fuck you want to do? Our fucking ponds would be toxic waste dumps. Really, guys. Anyways, maybe some collaborations in the future. That guy Replum out there in California, I'd like to go out there and steal half of his fucking battery operated tools and throw him off the fucking Golden Gate Bridge. Yeah! Ah! Anyways, guys, have a great day. Johnny Sunshine's feeling it this morning. Got my armpits are sweaty. I'm all fired up and ready to go. Jackson, Kamala, Kamala, Kamala. Say it, guys. Say it. She's gonna kick some fucking ass. And she's beautiful. So much easier on the eye than Donald Trump's fucking nasty yellow hair and orange skin. Jesus Christ. Come on now. Plus he's got that fucking freak standing behind him, RFK Jr. He's gonna blow. His fucking head's gonna blow, man. And there's gonna be worms everywhere.